The merge shape feature is to merge selected shapes into one or more new geometric shapes. So for example, I've got these two shapes that I want to select, and to take a look to see what happens when I use the merge shape feature. And these are shapes, these aren't objects, they're not pictures, they got to be shapes. So after you select two or more of them, we'll just do two. Then come up here and click on the Format tab and go to the Insert Shapes group, and it's right there. Merge Shapes. Go ahead and click on it, and we got a total of 5 options. The first one, when you hover over Union, you can see the preview. The Union will give you one single solid shape. Any overlap regions displayed are part of a new shape. And instead of clicking on it, we get the preview, you can see that. Let's go ahead and go down to Combine. Ooh, single shape with overlapped regions removed and a slide background display through those removed regions. So you can see when let me just go ahead and click on it. It removes what was overlapped, and we can get that background there. So let's go ahead and hit undo. And let's do another. How about fragment? Now, it'll do multiple different shapes based on the overlap regions of the original shapes. So all areas of the original shapes that don't overlap become new shapes. And those that overlap become new shapes too, and are all editable. So in other words, when I go ahead and select this, that's a separate shape, retains its separaticity, as it were. And so where it overlapped with the other one, it created its own shape, and then that one retains its separate from the others. So what we have here, if I can click in there and I delete it, and the font is so big it can't all squeezy wheezy in there. And then let's go ahead and select that and type in hi, and then hold down the shift key and then hit the home key on the keyboard, and it will go from the cursor flashing at the end of the line to the beginning and select everything in between. And then I can, well, let's go ahead and right click on the selection in the mini formatting toolbar. Click on the size option. Let's get high so it can fit within that shape, size 28. Okay, select that. Oh, we better add an exclamation point. And then go ahead and click off, and there you go. Oh, isn't that fun? Let's go ahead and hit undo so we can finish the rest here several times. We can go back to 2 separate shapes and distinct shapes that just overlap. There we go. And they're selected. So let's go ahead and click on it again. And instead of fragment, let's go to intersect. And so this single shape is defined by the region in which all selected shapes overlap each other. So it overlaps, that's its own separate shape. Select it, and so all that text, I mean the font's just too big, that's why it looks kind of funny. So if we just go ahead and shrink it up. Oh, okay, I didn't select all the font. Okay, see we got more there. It's just, oh that's huge, let's just delete it. And then go ahead and you can see, oh, okay, well, there you go. It could fit in the shape if I just go ahead and select the text and make it smaller. Okay, well we know how to do that and do hi. I mean, that's pretty cool. If you want to go ahead and start playing with the shapes to mutate and get a different geometric shape, something that's not a default template, I mean, you can look like you're really creative here, right? Alrighty. Let's go ahead and hit undo several times again, really fast. Oh, let's go back. And let's go ahead and shift click both of these shapes and come up here on the Format tab and click on Merge Shapes. And then we have Subtract. So the single shape that is a variation of the first shape selected, that's what you get, and the portions of the first shape selected that overlap with the other selected shapes are removed. And so what's overlapping? That part of the shape that's on top of the shape down below. And in a later training video, we'll cover layers. So if you want to be able to have, let me click off, this shape to be on top of that one, well, like I said, we'll talk about that in a later training video. That's a whole nother video that we can go into detail about. So watch my training video on object ordering and layering. Thanks for watching. Hey, as a quick reminder, if you like my video, please give it a thumbs up. You can also click on me and subscribe to my channel to get notified of the latest videos. And for great specials on my products, please see the description below this video.